Buyers beware as you sit down to sign that purchase contract at the RV dealership. Knowing what I share in this video will help to keep you out of trouble and clue you in on the process of buying an RV. Hi, I'm Larry and I used to sell RVs. 82% of buyers finance their RV purchase. RV dealers make money in many ways: sales, parts and service, warranty work, supplies, storage, and financing. Usually getting your financing through the dealership is the easiest and most guaranteed method for a buyer to pursue. You don't have to shop for financing, and a lender approval is usually made within one business day. Credit challenged buyers can usually get an answer to their loan application in not more than 3 to 4 days. Your neighborhood banker could take a month to tell you that they really cannot or don't want to finance your RV purchase. Legitimate line items on your purchase contract include agreed to sales price, your final cost after all discounts. Accessories: some of the most common are sway control bars and systems for towables and backup cameras for all types of RVs. Freight charges from the RV manufacturer to the RV dealership. Most RVs are manufactured in northern Indiana. The further away you are from northern Indiana, the higher your freight cost is likely to be. Delivery charges from the dealership to your location if you don't want to pick it up yourself. I lived in a state with many rivers and lakes, and we made sales all the time to customers who wanted their RV trailer delivered directly to their lake lot, river lot, or campground spot that they owned or leased, because the RV trailer was being used as a home away from home and not as an over-the-road travel trailer for diverse camping destinations. These customers asked for delivery because they didn't have a tow vehicle, or they had a challenging location to park the trailer in, or they just didn't want to be bothered with getting their purchase delivered by themselves. We charged $2 per mile from the dealership to their destination and never had a complaint about the cost. State sales tax. None of us can avoid this. If you're buying out of state, I would only buy from a dealer who would pay sales tax to my state and license the RV in my state. This is not uncommon when a dealership is just across the state line from another. Their location demands accommodating their market on both sides of that state line. State title and licensing fees. This may be referred to as documents fee. Same applies here. None of us can avoid this, and the dealer should be able to do this for you across state lines if that line is not too far away from the dealership. Extended warranty cost. This is the most common add-on to an RV purchase and does offer peace of mind if you'll be traveling the country in your RV. In 2019, an extended warranty added about 9% to the purchase price for my employer. This cost can be rolled into your financing when dealing or buying from a dealership. Some states may require a vehicle inspection fee. Any other fees should be scrutinized carefully, and buyers should beware. Some examples include dealer prep, dealer orientation, tire seal, roof sealant, body sealant, fabric protection, interior wall protection, document fees that are not state title and licensing, etc. When it comes to seals and protection products, you should read the warranties carefully. Some require reapplication on a regular basis to maintain the warranty. Some may be voided by weather exceptions like salt spray. Any aftermarket product the dealer has should be offered to you. You should never be pressured to buy any aftermarket product. I, for one, think dealer prep and dealer orientation fees are ridiculous to charge a customer. Absolutely nuts. First of all, every RV will have transport damage and or trade show damage and or showroom damage. These are repaired under warranty when an RV is sold. That is part of so-called dealer prep, along with cleaning the RV and testing all systems in the RV before letting it leave the lot. Dealer orientation is showing the buyer where everything is and how it works. Neither are legitimate charges for the customer to pay, and my employer never charged for them, as it should be. If you want to learn more about bogus charges, search YouTube for Camping World lawsuits to read more on the subject. With few exceptions, the larger your down payment, the lower your interest rate, and the shorter your loan term. Most dealerships work with multiple vendors for various reasons. Lenders usually have preferences on what type of product they lend on, how much down payment they're looking for, how long the loan term is, and how good the buyer's credit is. A high credit score does not guarantee you of loan approval. Lenders will still examine your credit for history of car, truck, or home loans. They will also be focused on your debt-to-income ratio because they don't want to be a party to overextending you and sending you into financial hardship. Let's talk about buying with no credit. If you think paying cash for everything all your life is noble and good, I would agree with you. But most people cannot fund a major purchase like a car, truck, RV, boat, or home with cash. So when that day comes and you don't have enough cash and no credit history, you will not be buying an RV. Having a good income and no credit history does not demonstrate to a lender how good you will be in making loan payments. If you have poor credit, the dealership should have several lenders that they work with to try and make your financing work for you. These will be secondary market lenders, which translates to higher down payments and higher interest rates. These finance companies are slower to make a decision and it may take several days for your dealer to confirm whether or not you've been approved to finance. Before the dealer submits your application for credit approval, they are going to know pretty much for certain whether you will be approved or not. If they tell you your approval is unlikely, this is the time for you to be flexible in your purchase. Ask them if there's another unit that they could move you to that might increase your chances for approval. This is especially helpful if you are buying a used RV. This strategy might require you to move to a more affordable RV, an older RV, one with more miles on it, etc. If you can be flexible, the better the chances are that you can get approved. If you RV full-time or plan to RV full-time, remember this, it is very important. A lender will not want to lend money on your home. And if you are a full-time RVer, that is what they would be doing. Their risk investing in your RV by loaning money on it goes up dramatically if it's constantly on the move. It will wear out prematurely and is at greater risk of damage than an RV taken out a few times each year for weekend campouts. If you give an address to a lender from South Dakota or Texas, that is an automatic red flag that you might be a full-timer. This is because of the residency requirements of these states and the mail forwarding services that they offer to people with nomadic lifestyles. It will be challenging to find an insurance company to insure your RV if you are a full-timer. Again, you will be a high risk compared to the market they normally insure. And finally, you will void almost every manufacturer's warranty in the market if you use your RV full-time. Grand Design used to be a notable exception. I don't know if that continues to be their current policy or not. In closing, be aware that the average length of RV ownership is only 4.7 years before an owner sells or trades their RV. You may be thinking your RV purchase is a forever purchase, but facts would prove otherwise. If you found this information to be helpful, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe for my continuing videos on buying, trading, and selling RVs. Thank you.